Welcome everybody to another banging episode of Africa Rising. Today we're going to focus on the AU, why it was formed, how it was formed, what its mandate is, and what it's supposed to be doing as opposed to what it is currently doing. You see, the thing is, I believe the African Union has a huge role to play on the African continent. At the same time, I believe that they are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Maybe it's a lack of funding, maybe it's a lack of intellectuals, maybe it's a lack of spirit. Maybe it's just a lack of hope, a lack of spirit. Maybe it's just an overall, I don't know what to call it. But my thing is, the AU is a highly ineffective organization that should be disbanded, rebranded, and brought back in a different light from the way it's supposed to be. You see, the reason I say so is because so many things happen on the African continent, and the AU just do not have the muscle to do anything. The UN come in, they don't do what they're supposed to do, they only protect European interests, and the AU just stands on the sidelines. So my thing is this: is it a funding issue? If it's a funding issue, then let's look at ways that do not require funding. You know, someone's gonna say to me like, "What?" A moment, I don't know. I'm not a politician, and I don't have resources all the countries have. But if I have to think of an idea or a solution or a simple hack, if I could call it, right? How about how about we move called continental soldiers, right? We call them continental soldiers. Each country donates. Each country sends 100 men, 100 of its soldiers, 100. There's no major wars in Africa, right? There's no major wars in Africa. So imagine this here. Each country sends 100 troops, 100, 100 men. That forms the African troops. Each of those countries provides money just to keep those 100 people. I don't think that's a lot of money. I think every country can afford that. That's the African army. We do not do peacekeeping missions. What they do is analyze the situation and go and annihilate the enemy. That will be the role of the African. That's from my point of view. That's the way I see. That's just like one, just but one solution, right? I'm not saying that's the only way, but I'm saying that's some way. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, another thing that I feel hard done by the AU is that the UN seems to be doing most of the continental work. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But I just don't see AU anyway. I just don't see the African Union doing anything. I just don't see it. Really, I don't. I mean, I don't know. Okay, did you ever see an AU truck anywhere in your country, in your continent? Did you ever see an AU official anywhere in your country, in your part of the continent? No, you haven't. And if you have, please let us know in the comment section below. You know what I mean? But at the moment, for me, the AU serves as no purpose at all. I just don't see it. Maybe it's run by imbeciles. I don't know. Maybe it's run by incompetent people. Maybe it's run by people of the wrong race. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe they're just interested in their self. I don't know. It's in themselves. You know what I mean? I don't know. But for me, I just feel like as an African, I am not represented and my people are not represented at the AU. So for me, it's a big deal, a very big deal. I don't see the AU doing anything for me at all. You know, okay. So how was the AU formed? First, it was called the OAU, Organization of African Unity, and then, for some sad reason, they thought of rebranding it and calling it the African Union, which serves the same non-purpose that the first organization served. You know what I mean? So, having said that, I mean, America attacked Libya, right? In where they killed Gaddafi, right? But then, listen to this. So they killed Gaddafi, right? They killed Gaddafi. Where was the AU then? You know what I'm saying? The war in Congo is going on and on and on. Where's the AU now? You know what I'm saying? Sanctions in Zimbabwe, the tyrants in Zimbabwe. Where's the AU then? You know what I'm saying? Yes, we have SADC. Yes, we have ECOWAS. Yes, we have the Eastern Bloc. Yes, we have the Northern Bloc. But what does the AU do exactly, and what is its purpose? That is what I'm trying to figure out. You know what I'm saying? So the AU is actually there to monitor the continent's progress, its recessions, its digressions, its degradations, its turmoils, its famines, its prosperities and all that. I mean, the AU is supposed to be an overseer of the continent, right? But they're virtually not there. They just never there. In fact, you have South Africa, you have Nigeria, you have Kenya, for example, you have Egypt, or the so-called continental powers, and they seem to be running things on the continent. Whenever there's a peace, South Africa's running broker peace deals in Congo and this and that. Nigeria's got to go step in and send troops to, I don't know, Togo or Liberia, wherever, it's in the West, whatever. What's the AU doing? Who runs the AU? What's his job? What's his purpose? When he wakes up in the morning, does he have an agenda? Does he have an office that he goes to? What does his workload look like? What's his most urgent things on the continent? So, America attacks Libya, kill Gaddafi because of Gaddafi's ideologies and all that thing. But then they disguise it as saying, "Oh, you fight on these people," and that wasn't even the issue. The real issue was Gaddafi wanted to move African currencies over to gold standard, and that's why he was killed. It's sad to think that you are living in a continent where we're living on a continent where corrupt officials make the most of their wealth from, and it's sad that Europeans don't give a damn about the continent. Americans don't give a damn about the continent, other than looting and trying to extract whatever they can from the continent. And it's a shame that you have an organization like the AU that just stands by and watches all this going on and its watch. So my question to you is, what is the AU here for? Okay, on the topic of what they should be doing. The AU is supposed to be stopping all wars, all potential conflicts, stopping the flight of capital from the continent, stopping the flight of minerals from the continent, stopping the poaching, stopping a whole lot of things. The AU is supposed to be a massive organization. It's supposed to be a big organization. It's supposed to be a conglomerate of sorts on the continent. I feel like they have the resources. I feel like they have the budget. I feel like they have the personnel. And I really do feel like they have everything in their disposal. But because of corruption, greed, selfishness, they totally ignore the needs of the people on the ground. And that is the reason why they're doing what they're doing. You see, honestly speaking, if the AU was white run and they were protecting white interests, I promise you, there would be the most effective organization on the continent. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. But guess what? It's black run, black owned. Everything about it is just serving black needs, black interests. So therefore, they just don't see the need to be as effective as it's supposed to be. But that's okay. Things are about to change. Things are about to change. The old guard is dying out, moving out, they're aging, they're moving out. We don't need old people to be running new things, man. Really, we don't. We need new minds, fresh minds. We need new people. And the AU is an old organization that needs to go. It needs to go. The AU needs to go. I don't see the purpose of it. I don't see the need of it. I don't even see its agendas. I don't visibly see it in person. I've never seen it physically. And I don't see it even on TV. I just don't see the AU anywhere. Really, I don't. I don't even know its headquarters anymore. Really, I don't know. The last time I heard its headquarters was somewhere in Ethiopia, Addis Ababa, somewhere there. I don't think they're still there. No one even cares to know anymore because they're just ineffective. Really, they're just ineffective. They don't have any programs that they're promoting in my country. I don't even see it in my city. I don't see anything AU in my city. Nothing. Maybe I'm not doing enough. But I shouldn't be doing enough. They're supposed to be in my faces. They're supposed to be everywhere. They're supposed to be letting us know that the AU is here to serve you and that. Nothing. I mean, come on, man. It's sad that I have to go on Google to go and Google something as big as the AU. I mean, there's celebrities out there that are in your face, and that's just like one human being. So why don't they go and get that person's marketing team and do their marketing for them, and then it could also be in my face? I mean, there are people that I don't know I don't know how to put it. It's like I don't even need to, you know what? Some people you don't even need to Google. You don't even need you as you just walk around, you just hear, oh, dude, did you hear so and so did this? Oh, and they're not even on Google. You just hear about them wherever you go. So why can't they be like that? You know, wherever you go, do the AU, do the AU, do the. No, you know about the AU? Yeah, go and Google them. Then you get on their personal page. It's something that they're doing in some faraway land that you have nothing to do with. You know what I mean? So it's got nothing to do with anything. Congolese wars been going on for 50 years. Where's the AU in all of this, man? Come on, man. You guys, come on. I mean, the AU, the Congo's being pillaged of all its natural resources. Where's the AU in there? You know what I mean? Women and children being raped and all that thing. Where's the AU in all of that? What a waste. What a waste. What a waste.